Hello guys, so welcome to our evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time when you see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with tonight's evening show. All right, so Ian Wright will be one of the Arsenal legends. So Baba can come and talk about the remainder of the matches where Arsenal get to play for this season. So Ian Wright is of the opinion, say at this point, Arsenal need to win the rest of their games if they actually want to stand a chance to either win this Premier League get or at least go very, very close to winning it. And if you check the Metro, now the Metro affects even see this report. So when you look at the Metro's headline, you see Ian Wright and okay, not this one self, and that one another story where they come. So not this one. So I don't forget to screenshot that one. So Ian Wright when they talk about this match, now say Arsenal need to really, really win all the rest of their games. And honestly, I actually subscribe to his line of thoughts that Arsenal, if they really want to win, now because when you look at it, in as much as we don't already come on mind, say Arsenal may not win this league title, like not really get that confidence anymore. But look at it this way: Manchester City are above the likes of Arsenal and the likes of Liverpool with 2 points, which means if we now first Liverpool play, first Man City play, can win for our next game stand, like the match we're playing against Wolves, then we'll do like 1 point ahead of the likes of Manchester City. Then, if Manchester City actually win their own next game, so they will actually be applying more pressure on Arsenal because there will be 5 points clear, and we actually need to win to cut back the space between the two of us. So, really, really, like waiting here right to talk, all hope is not actually lost till the end of the season, as long as Arsenal can actually beat all their opposition till the end. But we know say that when I talk is cheap. It's not as easy as it is sounding. You know that's easy, but it's very, very difficult. So tomorrow games will go in a long way in determining whether we will even get any chance, like whether we will get this momentum going, get the hunger or the desire going for us. So that one another thing will really they watch out for. So, but it is what it is. All hope is not lost, like what Ian Wright is saying. You know, say based on the annoyance so many fans they get in the past when we actually lost the game, as they go, you get time they go. So many people's annoyance don't they calm down. The anger level is actually coming down. Even myself, I be vexed when Arsenal actually lost, but now that's annoyance already come out. So I don't like get calm. So it is what it is. All right, let's move on to other stories. So, like I talk about the story the Metro actually put out. So Ian Wright is naming two fixtures where infield say Manchester City will drop points for this title running. Two fixtures that he feels are going to be very, very difficult for Manchester to navigate and get an easy win. Number one, the match against Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That's going to be like later towards the ending of the season. So that match, they see that match because Tottenham Hotspur are fighting for top four. So for that reason, they may likely want to like shed their blood, sweat, fight, and look for a way to collect all maximum 3 points in that game. So make Arsenal fans they monitor that one. Meanwhile, we self guys they win our own game. So as much as they look down and say, okay, one is get hope. So apart from that one, they're going to talk about the match against Fulham at the Craven Cottage. So that match is also another match that Arsenal fans will hope say Fulham will help them. Because when you look at the reverse fixture, Manchester City beat Fulham, I think it was 5-1 or thereabouts. So that's why they talk say, go day that's easy for them. So it is what it is. We could see how everything will unfold they go. Now, away from that now, so people like Harry Kane come aside. On the other hand, Harry Kane got to talk about this the match we won't play against them for this Champions League. So Harry Kane is of the opinion say as he did like this now, Okay, say Tottenham Hotspur fans, they really push him, they ginger and say making help them beat Arsenal. It's not the Tottenham Hotspur fans, they push him for like they really want Arsenal to actually lose out on everything because they don't like the fact that Arsenal fans they for Champions League and them know the Champions League because you know, so today they do the press conference. So I listen to Tuchel, I listen to people like Harry Kane. Harry Kane say they're really they hungry to actually play Arsenal and beat Arsenal. So, and he himself get another incentive based on the Tottenham Hotspur rivalry. And he got to talk say, you know, if he forgets the rejection, we Arsenal reject them. So that Arsenal rejection therefore in DNA. So if you cast your mind back, you know, say Arsenal be pursue this guy, come up for the academy, say, no, they're good enough. So he says still they remember all those things anytime when they play Arsenal. So we'll just the watch him, one winner, even Eric there. That one said they talk plenty, say there's 7 winners. Even Tuchel, when I listen to Tuchel can't give us the confirmation to say Manuel Neuer and Leroy Sané are going to be playing. They are available. They don't meet the late fitness test. They are available for tomorrow's match. So we'll just watch and see what them will bring to the table against Arsenal. Now, on the other hand, so people like Theo Walcott, come and secondly advise Arsenal to actually sign Oli Watkins. As you can see from the reports that the Metro put out, when you look at the headline, you see he's different. Theo Walcott urges Arsenal to sign Aston Villa player Oli Watkins. You get now, you can say Oli Watkins, now 28 years old, the guy they score goals at plenty. When you look at his track record for this season, they do fantastically well. But Moko sign him. I don't really have a problem with Oli Watkins. If he will come in to come maybe replace a Gabriel Jesus, that's okay. Or coming to replace an Nketiah. But using him as the number 1 striker, I don't really buy that idea because he's short. That's the only negativity why I get for where in height. We can't be getting the same striker profile. Somebody that is like Nketiah when it comes to height. Like we need somebody who will give us a different dimension in attack. Don't be every time Tiki Taka go work for you. Don't be every time through pass, all those things go work for you. You see, as Aston Villa they play down. When Aston Villa play against most teams don't set up a low block against Aston Villa. They come all out to play against Aston Villa, which means Villa will get enough space to exploit. But most teams, look at this stats I tell you. Most teams that face Arsenal face us with a low block. If Oli Watkins face teams when they set up against him, face defenders, when they set up against him in a low block, will he thrive? That's another angle people don't look at. You're looking at the fact that he's playing for an average team, maybe say many times the people they play them, space they need for him to enjoy. If he face a low block, if he do anything, as he's short like that, what if he do? If he face low block, say maybe something like the player support to carry that low block on, what if he do? So these are some of the areas that make me see Oli Watkins as a no-no. Because the Oli Watkins that you're seeing at Aston Villa is not going to be the same Oli Watkins you'll be seeing at Arsenal because against oppositions with Arsenal, we usually face low block. Now the way people they set up against us. So they're easy. It's an Arsenal player. So I'm not really know whether I subscribe to my line of thoughts or you feel Arsenal should be going for a player 28 years old, Oli Watkins. How much did they say people like Unai Emery and Aston Villa go sanction the guy for? I don't know. Now let me know your thoughts for the comment section. Now, away from that, so other people say come and second, they put their mouths for this matter. Jamie Carragher. Also, the talk say Emiliano Martinez was the star of the show where Aston Villa play against Arsenal. So the guy actually do so much. He made 4 saves in that match. See, if to say no be the likes of this Emiliano Martinez, say Arsenal supposed to beat this Aston Villa side because the guy now really keep them inside the game. Because when you watch the game, I check the game statistics now. Almost constant saves upon saves. So the guy made 4 good saves for that match. That's part of the reasons why they are there. Now, moving away from the Jamie Carragher story, so Michael Owen, God said there are 3 strikers in the Premier League who will improve Arsenal today. If Arsenal say yes, they want to go for any of those strikers. So you don't even need to be going far and wide. If you go for any of these strikers, Ajay, you're going to make a whole lot of sense. You're going to mention the number 1, Oli Watkins. You're going to explain, say, the guy is a very, very good player. He's a natural finisher. That Gabriel Jesus is talented, no doubt. But Gabriel Jesus is not a natural finisher. Oli Watkins is a natural finisher. You can also talk about Alexander Isak. Oli Watkins, I don't already get to know my objections. Why, if I am Arteta, I will not be going for him. Alexander Isaac is also good, but my own objection here is his injury track record. We don't want another Gabriel Jesus, because when you come to Arsenal, many opposition defenders will be kicking you left, right, and center. We don't want another Gabriel Jesus. A Gabriel Jesus raised to power 2. We don't want it. Third striker when they mention Ivan Toney. To make the people go sign Ivan Toney is going to help Arsenal. Ivan Toney is still decent, because that power, that physicality gets in the final box, he has it. So now this type of profile, it may not necessarily be Ivan Toney, but players will get this type of Ivan Toney profile. They're plenty. So not be must say it will be Ivan Toney, he gets. So that's another way people need to understand. So that's what I mean. I see. So we'll just move away from that. They don't take our light, so I don't know if you just go change light. Let's just proceed with the show. I don't almost finish now. So now, away from that, so Odegaard, for people they ask me, Odegaard change available or not? So Odegaard is available. I see and train today, so we don't have any problem. Odegaard is hale and hearty, so Odegaard go play for the match we'll get against Bayern. So we'll just take him down and say Odegaard go day for that match. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the night, that be the fact say Ian Wright, who's one of the Arsenal legends. So Barbara come outside, I call the talk, say at this point, Arsenal need to win all the rest of their games to actually stand the chance. If you hope, say, Man City go drop points, Man City drop points, you win your own first. Win all your own games before you start to look at Man City. Never come out the back away there. I won't go come out broom with the Man City. Win your own first. Now be the matter. So we'll just hope, say, at the end of the day, Arsenal will win all their games. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow morning as usual. Thanks for tuning in. Have a nice day and a good night.